everyone, and welcome to the Portugal Grand Prix, a race that we've been waiting for. So it's a new track to the game, and actually it's a pretty good track. It's really hard, and it just feels like a roller coaster actually. So let's do our usual business and go through the standings. So just wait a sec, I don't have any sound. Okay, so sound is back, so minor glitch. So let's go through the driver standings after the Monza Grand Prix. So we got El Trucker still leading the pack at 81 points, followed by Yari, who jumped in the standing at 63 points, closing the gap on El Trucker and trying to get the championship lead, followed by SF Rock at 62, so we're actually pretty close too. Face Pantera 50, Penna 46, Nelly 41, Stan at 32, Max 28, Dark 22, Jay Bradbury 18, Ava Immortal at 16, Frisky Biscuit 6, Made in Turkey 6 as well, Mav UK 5, Scott at 4, Jacob at 2, and the rest are at 0 at the moment. And constructors side, it's tied at 81 points between Alfa Romeo and Alfa Tauri, followed by McLaren at 78, Red Bull 63, Ferrari 54, Williams 43, Aston Martin 28, Alpine 24, Haas 19, and Mercedes at 11. So let's just go and set the things real quick, and we'll go on a medium runner. Harry Cooley trying the medium compound for his first tryout. So let's follow him on his hot lap. Might see a lot of action at turn 8, since it's uphill and it's really hard to get the good traction on. And Nelly setting a 116.9, setting the bar really high at the start. And Harry Cooley goes 117.7 on the medium, so actually pretty good. And Face Pantera goes at 116.8. Really solid lap. Let's go on another medium runner. And Joe Roy goes 117.4. And Yari 117 flat on a medium as well. And let's go on board with Del Gezu, also known as Penna. It goes purple, sector 2. Really looking good so far. Nice use of the track. Almost invalidates, but keeps it on track. ERS fully deployed. Close to the barrier, and it's a 116.8. Solid lap from Del Gezu. F. Lewis starting his first try on the mediums as well. So maybe drivers are trying to get the grip and try out the mediums and see what it's going to be like. Because you can do the strategy, soft medium or medium soft. It's doable, even though the game doesn't allow it in the strategy editing before the race. Let's see what it's going to be like at the end of sector 2. And it's a 52.1, so actually pretty good. It's actually looking good on the mediums for F. Lewis, and he goes 117.4. Just behind Joel Royal. And Dark will have to try it again. Don't know if he has enough fuel in the tank. I think he might. So he goes for another try. Just trying to bank a lap in the first few minutes of the quali. Nicely done. And it's a purple sector 1 at 21.9. So actually pretty good. Oh, a bit of the snap. Nicely caught, but clearly lost time. Really, really tricky to get the traction on in Portimao. And sector 2, 52.3, so might look in the 117.4 if it goes to plan. Use all the track, goes on the line, doesn't invalidate. And a little bit lower than expected, 117.7, so actually pretty solid banker right there. Let's go on board with Goat. Invalidates. Is he coming in? Yes, he does. Let's go on board with Mavs then. Going out. And invalidates. Turn 1. Really hard. Let's go with El Trucker then. Coming in turn 8. Let's see, the end of sector 2 is improving. Yes, he does. Looking good right now. Doesn't get purple though, but still improving. Oh, being really careful on the exit of the corner, last corner. And he improves 116.9, so actually pretty solid. Let's go on board with Yari. And invalidates. Wow. Fortunate for him. Then goes back in the pit lane. Go on board with Joe coming in. And he improves 116.8. Pushing the bar a little bit higher. Be careful on the pit exit right there. Let's go on board with Face Pantera. Really close in the driver's standing as well for him. Purple sector 1, so looking good. He's improving as well on this time, of course. You see a lot of traffic in the last few corners. Turn 13, so careful, guys. And it's a purple sector 2 as well, still improving. So, looking like a 116.5 or 4-ish. Make sure he doesn't invalidate. It's looking good right now for Face Pantera. Can he take the provisional pole right there? And yes, he does. 116.6. Really solid lap for him. Let's go on board with somebody we didn't follow. Mali, new driver. Looking good. Uses all the track he can. Reach out in front. Driver giving each other space. So looking pretty solid. 51.9, so it should be like a mid 117, I think. Might improve, but not that much. ERS fully used. Oh, and it's actually pretty good. 117 flat. So improves by a few places. Solid lap for Mali. And let's follow another one we didn't follow. Eoin. Purple sector 2 looking pretty good. Make sure he doesn't invalidate. And Yari takes the provisional pole at the 116.2. Actually 0.3 almost. And Eoin goes 117.1. So good lap from Eoin, and Yari just sets the bar higher and higher. Oop, a bit of a loss right there. Solid lap from Yari. Can we see 115? Could we see that? Could we see that? I would be impressed. I would be impressed. Let's go on board with Dark. Ah, and invalidates the exit of turn 4. Really hard to stick on track in this corner. So I think everybody's gonna go in the pit and maybe try a last push with 3 minutes and a half remaining in the session. And we've got Mavs UK, J Bradbury, and Goat, who hasn't set a lap yet. Mav is actually doing it right now, so let's stick with him. J Bradbury and Goat are gonna have pressure on them. With only one push, maybe with enough fuel in the tank. Oh, really? Can you guys hear me? And Mavs goes 117.4. Just give me 1 sec. Trying to... Okay, okay. Alright, thanks. So... Oh, Made in Turkey joins the session. Don't know if he's gonna have time to make a lap. 2 minutes. So should be really, really tight to get it set up and go out with all the traffic and everything. So let's go on board with Go, trying a one push only with almost no time remaining on the clock. And the track is looking busy right now. Really, really busy right now. Every driver is gonna try a final push. Don't think Made in Turkey is not gonna be able to make a lap. And Goat goes purple, sector 2. Looking quite solid. And I can see a Mercedes getting a toe on the straight. And really close to the barrier, and goes 116.9. Really, really solid. As Del Gizu DSQ, don't know what happened right there. Let's go on board with J. Bradbury. And Face Pantera improves! Wow! 116 flat, baby. Let's go. What a lap by Face Pantera. Wish would have been on board with that. Trying to give a chance to everyone to show up on the stream and the quality. Wow. Didn't expect that at all. And Jay Bradbury goes 134. Don't know if he can make another lap. Who can try to push? I think Yari can try to improve. Oh, goes wide. Can't. Nailing validates. What about Joe Royal? Let's see at the end of sector 2, improving right now. Purple sector 2 as well. So might be able to improve his position and maybe get P2 or P3. And now Trucker takes P5 right now. What about Joe? And Joe goes 3rd on the grid. Solid lap to improve his position. What about SF Rock? What can he do? Is he improving? Improving the time but not the place on the grid. So Stan goes in the pit. I think it's going to be our final try with Jay Bradbury coming in, and improves only by 1 position or 2. 117.2 on the medium, so actually pretty solid right there. So I think it's pretty much it. Don't think anyone can try a final push. Think we're just waiting on the clock to go down. Also note that there is no formation lap right now due to a desync bug, so it's just messing with the grid. So no formation lap. Don't know if it impacts the tire temperature that much. But let's go to the grid, and FaZe takes it at 116 flat, followed by Yari, Joel Royal, Nelly, F. Lewis, P5, El Trucker, P6, Mali, P7 for his first official race in the league. Goat, 8, SF Rock 9, Eoin, 10, Stan, 11, Ari Cooley, 12, J. Bradbury, 13, Mavs UK, 14, Dark, 15, Made in Turkey, 16, and Del Gizu in 17. So looking quite good. I can see two drivers maybe go along the track, and I think it's going to be Yari and FaZe Pantera might already create a gap. I think they might. They clearly have the pace to create a gap in the first few corners of the track, but everything can happen. We could also see a great surprise, maybe a good start from the drivers behind, and maybe try push in the first few corners. So let's just wait on everybody to get their setup and not their setup but their strategy. I think we should see a soft medium, or maybe a medium soft for the back runners, but I think it's going to be the main strategy. So is there a formation lap? Wait, what? I'm surprised right there. There doesn't seem like there is a bug right now. The grid is looking like it was. I'm really surprised they went for a formation lap. Well, let's talk through it then, since there's no sign of issue right now. So like I said, I think we might see FaZe Pantera and Yari pulling away from the group, and maybe see a close fight between Joe Royal, Nelly, F. Lewis, El Trucker. I think it's going to be tight between those four drivers, but it's only a feeling. Maybe you have a different one. Please just let me know in the comment what you think it's going to be. And who do you expect to get the win in Portimao? And Sam Jensen think Mali is going to win at his first race. Maybe. Don't laugh at it. Maybe he could. Anything can happen. Two drivers DSQ'd from the session. Don't know what happened. Maybe contact. Alright, let's go through our settings real quick. As we're just waiting on the grid to form, and predicted pit stop, man, I think it's not accurate. I think it's going to be a one stopper, soft medium, or maybe medium soft. Even with safety cars, it can just help your tire wear. But let's see. And lights are up. 5 lights. And here we go in Portimao. Nice start from Face Pantera, keeping his lead, and we can see Nas dive bombing everyone. Quite a jump. Oh! And there's a car wide in the wall. I think it's GOAT. Wow, ooh, and a bit of contact behind. And look at that. Oh, and 3 cars wide going in turn 5. And SF Rock really looking to make a move on J. Bradbury. Eoin, I think Eoin made the jump. Looking good for him right now. And I'm not sure about the pit strategy. I don't think it's going to be that. And Yari goes maybe for a look on the inside, backs off. Followed closely by Nelly, who just want to maybe get it moved on if Yari makes a mistake. And Jay Bradbury made a move on Harry Cooley. And Harry Cooley, I think he lost it. Oh, don't know if he used the reset to track button. Not allowed. Made in Turkey made the move on El Trucker. El Trucker. Oh, a bit of contact between him and SF Rock. As we get a yellow here, don't know what happened. Oh, and there's a Merc went wide. SF Rock makes the move, El Trucker 2. So we've got the 2 Mercs stacked together right now. And we can already see a gap being made right now. Made in Turkey made quite the jump. 7 places so far. Looking pretty solid as there is a small train being created right now of Mali Stan. Oh, and Eoin looks. Mali goes a bit wide. Might lose some time right there. Might be a chance for a Stan to make a move. But Eoin is looking, and there's contact, I think. Ooh, that was close. The ass lost it. Don't know what happened. Maybe they touched just a bit, and Eoin just lost it. Ah, fortunate for him. Ooh, there's a McLaren. Oh, it's Molly. Ah, Molly lost it. At turn 8. Really tricky. Sorry, Sam. Not looking good so far for P1 or P2. And Jay Bradbury. Don't know what happened right there. A bit of a touch. Ooh, and Yari makes the move on FaZe in the straight. And Jay Bradbury makes the move on Stan as well. And it's 2 car wide. Maybe a switchback for Stan. Yes, clearly gets the exit. Clearly gets the exit with the DRS. But Made in Turkey remains in front. So we've got 2 Alpine 5th and 6th right now. Looking solid for both Alpine drivers. And Yari is flying right now. And Eoin goes in the pit. I don't know if he has damage. Takeout Strucker is looking on the back of SF Rock. Oh, goes on the inside. But he's gonna get the outside on the exit. Will get a bit of slipstream right there, but DRS comes in and save maybe SF Rock from being passed. F. Lewis. F. Lewis looking on El Trucker. And like predicted, Yari phase are pulling away, but there is someone with them. Oh, and El Trucker. Ah, El Trucker lost it. Turn 4, going uphill, and a lot of damage. Going to have front wing changed. Might be Yari's chance to close the gap on El Trucker in the championship lead. F. Lewis looking really, really strong right now. And we can see a DRS train right there, and I think it's Eoin. Yep, Eoin made damage. Oh, I hope it doesn't cause no. Please try to retire in the pit lane. And we got a full core safety car, so is it going to change people's strategy? El Trucker has to pit because he had damage. Don't know if people will change strategy. I don't think they will, because it's just going to be helping them on the soft runners. So I don't think we will see a front runner pit. Let's go through the tires. No, Trucker went for the hard and just trying to get to the end of it on the same set of tires. As we get close to the pit lane, and Yari goes in. Oh, in the last minute decision for FaZe. Don't know if it's going to be good. And Yari goes medium. So Made in Turkey is taking the lead right now. And he's going to be the only one on soft. He's trying to stick with his strategy. Oh, what? And they went by the safety car? I'm a bit confused right now. Don't know why they passed the safety car. Okay, interesting. So everybody's gonna have to make another lap. I don't know if the median can last to the end. Don't know if Yari's trying it. I don't think it's possible. Because it's like a 22 lap, but we're only 7 laps in. Of course there's a safety car, but doesn't change the fact that there's still plenty of laps to go. So interesting to see. Dark enters the pit. Goes for tire change. I think it's going to be hard for him. Oh, no. Goes on medium again. And now we should see Made in Turkey stay behind the safety car. Yep. The safety car is accelerating, so should be good. Alright. So, what about pit stops? So, we've got Made in Turkey, Stan, Mavs, UK, and Harry Cooley, who hasn't stopped yet. So, they're sticking to their strategy. So, Made in Turkey will end up on the medium at the end for like a 22-ish lap, 20 lap maybe. And Stan, Mavs, and Harry Cooley are trying to be a little bit more aggressive since they were starting on the back, so they will get soft at the end with a lighter car, so they might be flying around if they have a good pace. So let's just wait on Mali to catch up the group. Might be Mali's chance to maybe make up for it for his spin in the first few laps. And El Trucker 2 is clearly going to be aggressive at the restart and try to gain position and stay in the lead of the Drivers' Championship. What? And Made in Turkey goes in. I'm really surprised and gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Wow. Don't think it's the strategy. He should have stayed in front. And maybe pit later, I don't know. Otherwise, Stan, Mavs, and Harry Cooley are sticking to it. So, what about penalties? Penalties, Mavs with 3, Harry with 3, and Made in Turkey with 5, since he had a 3-second and got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. What about position change? So, Stan and Mavs made quite a jump. So did Harry Cooley. 9th position. Pretty solid right there. Let's just wait on the... Sorry. Let's just wait on Mali to catch the group. And we should see a safety car coming in on this lap, I think. Don't know if he's going to be in the gap. I think. Oh yes, I think he might. He might. Yep. The lights are out on the safety car. Is in this lap. So Stan gets the control of the pack. So what it's going to be like? And it's a long way for the safety car to go in the pit lane, so we'll have to wait just a little bit and not get a penalty for false restart. And Stan is going right now. So pretty clean restart. Yari makes the move on Harry Cooley already. So a little switch between the Red Bull team. Don't know if they talked about it, since Yari, I think, has fresher tire. Oh, it's looking good. 2 cars wide. Good fight between the Alpine and the Williams, I mean, and the Alfa Romeo. Oh! And Lenny spins at the uphill turn 5. 8, sorry. And Yari looking really strong and pushing Mavs UK on the old mediums. Gets the slipstream. Use all his ERS allowed in one turn and makes the move. Can he stick to it? Yes, he does. Clean move by Yari in the straight. And SF Rock makes the move on Joe. So did Del Gizu, I think, on that truck. I'm not sure. And Mali tries to maybe get the outside. And now it's Made in Turkey who's looking to make the move on the McLaren. Oh, and pushing him wide. 2 times. So Made in Turkey is maybe gonna be impatient behind him and make a move. What about Face Pantera? Oh, let's go back to Made in Turkey, closing the gap. And DRS is enabled on this lap, so next straight will be it. As we can see, a nice long train forming in, so F. Lewis closing the gap on Joe Royal. Clearly has the speed in the straights, will get DRS, using ERS as well. Goes inside. Can he stick to it? A bit of contact between them. Banging the wheels together. And none of them want to let the other drivers in, but ooh! And a bit of a snap by Joe. And F. Lewis gets the move done. What about Yari? Yari looking strong. Sten has no DRS to defend himself. 60% ERS. Yari 80 using it right now. Closing the gap. Going to be getting the DRS. So should be an easy pass for him. What about behind? Harry Cooley maybe. Yari makes the move. What about Harry Cooley? Can the other Red Bull makes the move? Nope, he doesn't. Really close. Another DRS, so Mavs will have to defend, but it's a shorter straight, so using a bit of ERS and easy to defend if you get the exit you want. Go in the tricky corner, gets him again. Mavs felt the pressure and applied a bit too much pressure on the throttle and just lost it at the uphill turn 8. Really tricky corner. And Mali made the few jump. Ooh, and Bradbury gets the exit. And makes the move on Harry Cooley. Oh, he's ghosted, so... And he comes back. Don't know if he has connection issue. And I think he took the control of the car back. But lost. One position and goes on the inside. A bit of wheel banging with Jay Bradbury. As Dart gets a 3-second penalty. And he goes ghosting again. Oh! And he unghosted and got pushed in the back of his car by Face Pantera. Don't know if it's just a coincidence when he unghosted. And Face Pantera on Jay Bradbury. Easy does it. Face has the pace. He's shown it in the quali. He has to close the gap on Yari. Will get the DRS. Oh no, I think yeah, he's too far. He's too far. Closing the gap and try to get the DRS. I mean, because he can't defend right now. And Jay Bradbury really pushing hard. DRS deployed. Not much ERS left in the bank, in the battery. Mavs UK makes a move on Harry Cooley, and Harry Cooley is in the pit, so that's why. And Nelly 3 seconds penalty. Oh, and yellow. Don't know what happened. Why there's a yellow. Looking good at maintaining the gap between him and Face Pantera, 2.4 seconds ish. And Yari extend his lead. And pulling away, we all know he has the pace. Face, I think Face is pushing right now on the hard. Oh, we might see a move from Jay Bradbury. FaZe using his ERS, trying to defend. Let's see about the tires. Yeah, Stan is on old medium, so that's why his time is falling. And 3 second penalty for Made in Turkey. And Made in Turkey lost it. Just a bit, maybe just a snap. And now, no, it's Made in Turkey. He lost it. The tires are too hot. And they're 2 car wide between Del Gezu and El Tracker. Oh, it's going to be tight. Jay Bradbury is closing the gap on Face Pantera. And so is Face Pantera on Stan, so he just has to resist maybe this lap and might get the DRS in the next one. I think he's going to be able to defend since FaZe has a lot more ERS left in the bank. Mavs makes the move on Nelly. Everyone made their pit stop, at least one. And getting the RS. But it's a shorter straight, so... Oh, and Made in UK. And Turkey, I mean, gets a 5 second penalty, speeding in the pit lane. Harry Cooley, 3 second penalty. And there was a fight between the 2 McLarens. Made in Turkey DNF in the pit lane, so no VSC or safety car. Let's take a quick look at Jay Bradbury. Face Pantera, not in the second yet. Will have to use ERS, has plenty of it though. Jay Bradbury not so much. Really close, really close. And Face Pantera can defend now. Will get the DRS from Stan. On old medium, so easy to defend now. Will have to bank a bit of VRS, and SF Rock made the move on Mali. A nice fight between the 2 McLaren drivers. Defense. SF Rock makes the defense move. And maybe a trucker will get the look on the outside, but doesn't. Mali goes a bit wide, really pushing hard on SF Rock as his red light are flashing behind, so not that much ERS left. Really pushing hard. And we should see FaZe Pantera make the move right now on Stan. Oh, and he goes in the pit lane. Oh, that might slow down FaZe. And Jay Bradbury goes on the inside. So a drag race in turn 1. And Jay Bradbury gets the best of it. Maybe try a switch back here. Nope. And Mali made the move on SF Rock in the straight as well. I knew it was coming. What about a trucker? Kenny makes the move on SF Rock as well and split the two McLaren drivers. Mavs gets a 3 seconds penalty. Yes, a nice move from Mali. And nice move from Jay Bradbury as Dark gets a 3 second penalty. What about El Trucker? Will he try the move? I think he's close enough, but SF Rock will get the DRS out of his teammate, so will be able to defend. What about FaZe Pantera? We all know he has the ERS in the bank. Goes on the inside. And Easy does it. Outbreaks Jay Bradbury. Oh, and Jay Bradbury goes for the dive bomb and late braking. And a bit of wheel banging. FaZe goes a bit wide. Still 2 cars wide going in the turn. Not the exit FaZe wanted. We'll have to make the move elsewhere. Oh, and Jay Bradbury snaps the back end and FaZe goes in. So we'll get the inside in this turn. So nicely done. Nice fight between those two drivers. But Jay Bradbury will get the DRS. And El Trucker hasn't made his move on SF Rock. Oh, and Jay Bradbury goes for it, and he makes it with the DRS. No ERS left in the battery. What about El Trucker? And there's a McLaren, I think, in the pit lane. Yes, Mali goes in. So El Trucker will try to make the move on SF Rock, but SF Rock got the DRS from his teammate before he went for the pit lane. Won't get it in this straight though. And what about in front? FaZe Pantera gets his position back. Nice fight between those two. Mavs exiting the pit lane right now. Clearly on the soft. Let's go for the the tire. Yep, Mavs going for the soft. Will have to push. SF Rock with that 3 second penalty is going to cost him his battle, and maybe get inside his head, and that might be El Trucker's chance to make the move. And Jay Bradbury makes the move on FaZe Pantera, and they're just exchanging position while there's a Ferrari at uphill turn 8. think it should be dark. SF Rock lost one position. Or is it two? No, two position. Nelly pushed him a bit outside. And now Nelly goes in. Late braking move on the mediums. Nicely done. El Trucker really pushing hard. Nelly on the old mediums. He's going to have. I think he's gonna have to pit again with 11 laps remaining. And FaZe won't have the chance to make the move on Jay Bradbury. Nicely defend. And Yari just extends his lead. 10 seconds gap. And SF Rock makes the move back on Nelly. Oh, Nelly went in the pit. Okay, that's why. Harry Cooley with 3 seconds penalty. So Nelly will go on the softs. Yes, he does. Alright, so hard runners will be doing it until the end. Mavs with another 3 second penalty. Don't know if Yari and Jay Bradbury. Oh, and there's a Red Bull in the back. And he spun uphill. Don't know what he's doing. And what are you doing, bud? And oh! Okay, Yari's in the pit, so he has to pit. Like I said, so we'll be going on the soft. And he's going out right now. Will have to push really, really hard. Maybe try to undercut Jay Bradbury, but was in the lead. So SF Rock can make it to the end on his medium, but might not be fast enough to remain behind El Trucker. I think his time is already slowing down. And Nelly and Mali are having a fight right now, and Mali gets the best of it, goes a bit wide, clearly gets the warning right there. Jay Bradbury goes faster on old mediums. Wow. Really close together. Nelly has a look on the outside. Will come back on the inside right there with the DRS. And faster tires too. So that should be pretty easy. And Mali goes wide again. And okay, that's Harry Cooley ghosted right there. Jay Bradbury. Oh, what happened? Face Pantera corner cutting 5 seconds. Ah. I think Jay Bradbury will have to pit again. I'm not sure. Can he make it to the end? And Yari goes faster, of course, on the new softs. And we can see Yari just getting closer and closer to the hard runners in front. I think he's going to be making the move on the next straight. And goes for it. Not much ERS left in the batteries. But as the faster tires, let's see how fast he can close the gap to the rest of the pack in front. And Joe Royal looking good right now on F. Lewis. Nelly with a 3 seconds penalty. And Yari should be in the DRS zone for the next straight. Nicely done. He's just flying with 5 laps almost remaining in this race. And I think that Jay Bradbury is trying to make it until the end. Let's see Joe Royal getting the DRS on F. Lewis, so will help him defend on Yari, who's just trying to go fast and get his position back until the race is over. Oh! And as a look on the outside, will get the better exit. Gets the nose in, late braking, and pass Joe Royal easily. And Mavs UK, okay, not yeah, Nelly's on the pit, so now Yari will have to make the move on F. Lewis right now. Really looking strong, really looking strong. As a bit of a look, and already in front. I think he will get the DRS though. Oh, nope, he doesn't. Oh, I don't think it's going to be helping him. Gets behind F. Lewis again. Oh, and Harry Cooley lost it right in front of the pack. Yari with the DRS will get his nose in, pushing F. Lewis just a little bit and gets the elbows out and makes the move. And now Yari's task will be to close the gap on Face Pantera. What about the penalties? 5 seconds, so he has to be in the 5 seconds zone and not get a penalty, and he will get the second place. And he's already in this 5-second cap. And Nelly looking at the back of Dark on fresh softs. Not close enough. Next straight then. Let's see Yari flying. And they're catching up with Jay Bradbury with 3 laps. FaZe is closing the gap right now, but has a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. Don't know if it's legitimate or is it a bit of an issue, but let's find out after the race. And SF Rock makes the move on Mavs UK with the fresh softs, and Nelly makes the move on Dark, like I said, in the straight. Three laps remaining in this race. And now it's Joe Royal with a 3-second penalty. So even if he makes the move on F. Lewis, will lose it back due to penalties. And FaZe Pantera is now in the DRS zone of Jay Bradbury, who tried to make his medium last until the end, but clearly is losing pace like crazy right there. And FaZe goes for it, and Easy does it. Oh, these old mediums are just completely destroyed, I think. He will have to be careful and not make a puncture with 2 laps remaining. That would be very, very unfortunate. Yari is going to be he's gonna have to push, and there's a Ferrari who lost it at the uphill. Oh, it's Dark. And Yari is flying right now. He will have only a chance. He has to make the move on Jay Bradbury, because FaZe Pantera has a 5-second penalty, so it doesn't matter. He will have to make the move if he wants to get P1 right now. Jay Bradbury is out of the DRS. Don't know if he was there at the detection point. Nope, he doesn't. So it's Yari's chance, but is way too far off. No ERS left. And Joe Roll makes the move on F. Lewis in the straight. As we get a view from inboard. And let's find out. And now Jay Bradbury has the DRS, so we'll be able to defend. Wow. And Yari gets the traction. Jay Bradbury doesn't. Old mediums are gone. And now Yari is really pushing, looking on the... Oh! A bit of contact between those two! And they bang the front wheel. Jay Bradbury used the reset on track. Wow. What a fight between those two. And now, as FaZe comes in, P1 but gets a 5-second penalty, so will lose position. So Yari's P1, FaZe Pantera P2, Jay Bradbury P3 with the contact between Yari and him. Unfortunate results. F. Lewis in 4th, Del Gizu in 5th, nicely done. Joe Royal and El Trucker, both AlphaTauri, stacked together at 6 and 7. 8 is Stan, Mali in 9, SF Rock following him in 10 position. Oh, but gets the position back due to penalties. The game is actually pretty solid on the driver of the day, dude. Del Gizu just went from came back from behind the pack and made it back. Nicely done. But I think my driver of the day is going to be Yari. Yari for winning like 3 races in 4 and closing the gap on El Trucker in the championship lead. So I think Yari is going to be my driver of the day due to that. So we got Yari first, FaZe Pantera second, Jay Bradbury third, F. Lewis fourth, Del Gizu 5th. Started from the 17 place on the grid. Joe Roll in 6th, a Trucker in 7, Stan 8, SF Rock 9, Mali 10, Mavs UK 11, Dark 12, Ari Cooley 13, Nelly 14, Made in Turkey DNF 15, Eoin 16, and Goat in 17th place. So hope you enjoyed it, guys, and we'll see you next weekend. Bye bye.